It's a beautiful spring day here in downtown Summit. I'm Emmy Havis, and this is Meet the Merchants. We're going to take a walk around town today and meet 4 fabulous entrepreneurs in their wonderful stores. I know you're going to love meeting them. First of all, we're going to go to number 18 Boutique on Maple Street. Then we'll stop by Donna Donaldson's shop on Springfield Avenue. We'll stop and see Patty at Will and Grace, and we're going to finish up right back here at the Beechwood Coffee. So come on along and take a walk with me today and meet some great gals. Here we are in Summit's newest women's boutique, number 18 Boutique, and I'm here this morning with Nancy Tamaro and Bree Tamaro-Pelucio, mother and daughter. We used to have a lot of mother and daughter businesses in town, and this is a brand new one for us. Good morning, ladies. Thank you for being here. I think that, first of all, I just have to say that this space is absolutely beautiful. The old Merle Norman space, you would never know it. You did a fabulous job in here. It's light, it's bright, and just beautiful trimmings with all the beautiful clothing. So mother and daughter, how did you get into this business, Bree? What did you do before you decided to open the boutique?
I worked in wholesale in New York for a very long time. I was between New York and Milan. I ran Catherine Malandrino, I ran Blue Marine, I ran Moschino. So I've been in this business since I graduated college, and I handled the other side of it. So I sort of was doing the opposite. And I've always wanted to open a store with my mom, and it just made sense. The timing was right, and it was sort of, the next step.
And Nancy, besides raising this beautiful daughter, tell me what else you've been doing.
Well, I raised 3 other children along with Brian in this town. We've always loved Summit, and it was always our dream to open a store together. And we always thought we might do it in New York, but she moved back with her husband to New Jersey, and we really felt the time was right. We found this great space, which we renovated. After 65 years, it hadn't been touched, and we loved it, and we're really pleased to be here.
Well, we're fortunate to have you here. I'm glad you made that decision. So tell me a little about the business here. Just what is your vision here? What is the boutique all about?
Our focus for the boutique was we really wanted to curate a selection of designers that you couldn't find other places. So none of the brands that we have here are available at the Short Hills Mall or even any really specialty stores in the surrounding area. So we have a lot of up-and-coming, emerging European designers and American designers, hand-picked items, a lot of things from Italy, from Paris, and then we have a great selection of jewelry and accessories. And everything we get, we only get a few of because we want it to be really special.
Really special. Nancy, tell me, when a customer comes in, how do you handle them? I mean, what is your MO there?
I don't have like a real retail background, but having shopped a great deal in my life, I know what makes me feel comfortable.
Sure.
So I try to we let them browse a little bit, ask obviously if they need help. And what's great is this combination that Breen and I have, the younger and the older. And I can get a feeling if someone wants to work with me or if someone wants to work with Bree. And it's really great because I understand how a woman feels at my age, and Bree understands. And it's working very well. It really is. And I'll sometimes just kind of fade off into the background while she's helping someone, and vice versa. So it's a real good combo.
So it's really personalized.
It's
You
very
really
personalized,
can
yes.
speak to a lot of different customers. That's great. That's really great. And your range of items here, casual, formal, all of the above?
Yeah, I think we have a little bit of everything. Obviously we do a little bit of more formal wear in the fall and then up for the upcoming holiday season. But we really have everything. We have like a great little black dress section. And then for the more formal things, we will do personal shopping and help you find something for a special occasion. But we have a real range of things. So a little bit of something for everybody, I think.
And it spans all ages, really from 20s to 80 years old, and God bless forever. But it really is a great grouping of clothing that really appeals to, I think, a great range of people.
Nancy, tell me about these gorgeous necklaces and some of your other accessories, because it's not only clothing.
Yeah.
You seem
We're
to
really-
do it all.
We're very proud of this. This is a designer, in New York, a woman that we work with, and this is all horn. It's beautifully made. They're variations on the theme, and people have really loved them. You know, you can wear them very formally or informally, and they're very durable, and we've done very, very well with them. We have other designers, Susanna Day, who does gorgeous, beautiful, big pieces of jewelry that are backed in suede and leather, so that they're very light on the ear, and you know, you don't want them pulling. Very comfortable. All of our pieces are wearer friendly, but also give you a big feeling like you're and not overpriced by any means. It's very reasonable. You can find something here that you can really enjoy for a good price.
What would you like to see in the future for number 18?
Well, we're in the process of building a website right now, so hopefully we'll get that up and running, I think, by the next winter or the fall. We'll work on that. You know, we want to move more towards personal shopping, more towards styling, and really helping people with their needs, and then maybe opening another store or something down the line.
Do you offer tailoring here, Nancy?
Carlos is next door. He's a wonderful tailor, and he is so accommodating. And many times women will come out of the dressing room and I need this, and we're like, hold on, run over. If Carlos is there, he always comes over, and he is one. People love him. He's terrific.
So if someone's coming down to see you, what are your hours here?
Right now we're open Tuesday to Saturday.
Yeah.
And our address is 18 Maple Street. We're located right in downtown Summit, right across from Roots. And
we love our location
Yeah.
because it's kind of semi-private, and people can come in and it's quiet. And some women will come in and spend an hour and a half, and it's really fun. It's like a closet, you know.
Yes.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I was going to say. It's a little jewel of a shop that's like going into someone's well-appointed closet, and you get to buy what's in there,
Yeah.
which is kind of a neat concept.
Yeah.
Well, ladies, thanks so much for opening here. Thanks so much for spending some time with us this morning, and we wish you all the luck in the world.
thank you so
Thanks.
much.
I'm here now with Donna Donaldson of Donna Donaldson Home and Interiors. Donna used to be around the corner on our street, Beechwood Road, and then she defected and came up here to this beautiful new space right on Springfield Avenue. And Donna, I have to say, this is an amazing store. You just have the best stuff in it, and you've just done the best job ever. We're standing right now in a section that is your ready to wear. Tell me about it.
Yes, off the rack, so to speak. Well, this part of the store is really furniture to go. These are all vignettes created. They all go together. They're all sort of mix and matchable. But if you see a sofa and you need a sofa, we can have it delivered. It's ready to go. So from pillows to sofas to tables, this is all ready to go, ready to be delivered. So if you're having a party this weekend, you can have furniture. You can have a new room of furniture.
Yeah. Now, let me ask you something. This is something I didn't know before, but your windows are also the same idea. And you've had people actually come in and buy the whole window?
The whole window, which has just been so much fun. It really is such a great space. It's the same four walls, but every 4-6 weeks or so, I change it out, and it's something entirely different. Again, hopefully it's inspirational. It shows people that it's just the same four walls, but the look is constantly changing and always different.
Very
and
different.
It is my playground. Nobody tells me I can't do anything in there.
Yeah.
I have so much fun.
Yeah.
And it's just there's no holds barred. I can do anything I want to do.
It looks great when you're walking down the street. Tell me about the other side of the room.
The other side of the room is all custom upholstery. So the most important thing about buying a piece of furniture is you have to sit in it. Something could be beautiful, you're looking at it in a catalog, but unless you really sit in it, you don't know if it's the right feel. You don't know if it's too short, if maybe the wife is 5 foot and the husband is 6'5". It's not always the same for everyone. So we can customize pieces. What you see as a chair, it can be a sofa, sectional love seat. So everything is interchangeable. We make it very easy, or they can see a piece and say it's perfect just as it is. And then they can choose a fabric. We have many fabrics to choose from all styles, all tastes, from contemporary to traditional. There's something for everybody here. But the best part is they are very reasonably priced.
Yeah, that's good. Affordable,
Probably,
very
yeah,
affordable.
Much less than some of the big mall stores.
That's great. Well, that's another reason to shop downtown Summit. We have such perfect shops with you, the owner, running them. that we can have these wonderful services at a reasonable price. So, okay, so now we picked the sofa. Obviously, I see a lot of lighting going on here and artwork. Tell me about that.
Well, we have many styles to choose from, and we are here. There are 4 or 5 of us here, and we're always here to help. We can help you pull a room together, from everything from furniture to coffee tables to accessories to artwork. Our art goes from everything fine vintage posters to decorative art. So there's something in all price ranges. The lighting is, we have so much fun pulling all of these special vignettes together, and the lighting is important as well as the artwork. One of the most important things in a room is finishing it. You can put a sofa, a coffee table, chairs. You can put all the hard or upholstered pieces in, but then you have to accessorize it. And that's what's so important. And other than that, it's a room with furniture, but
Yeah.
it has to really reflect your style.
Sure.
So when people come in here, we really take it very seriously. We help people find their style, find what works for them, and if we don't have it here, we're happy to direct them
Find it
anyplace
someplace.
else where
Yes.
they'll find it. But that's very important to us, and we take it
Yeah.
very seriously. Anybody that comes in for help, and we're here to help them.
I see a lot of pillows around, but yours really look unique to me. Why is that?
Well, there is a very good reason for that. First and foremost, I'm an interior designer, and I go into the fabric houses all the time, and I find beautiful fabrics. And to me, that's inspirational. So I buy yardage, and I make these beautiful pillows. So what you see here, you will not find anywhere else. They are not what you call ready-made. They are all special, and they're all unique.
Well, they certainly look like it. So, Donna, now I say, oh, okay, all that is great. What am I putting on the floor? How do you handle what goes on your floor?
Well, if you step to the back of the store, there is a custom rug gallery. And there we have everything from ready-made. We do have ready-made, but we also have a wonderful custom rug line. And it goes from Ushaks to antique reproduction, which is just a beautiful, beautiful quality rug. They can be made custom size, custom colored.
Oh, really?
And they do take a bit of time, and I always tell people you have to
Yeah.
be very patient with them. But when they arrive, they are spectacular. If you look around the store, there are a few pieces on the floor,
Right.
and you can see how
Yeah.
wonderful they are.
Now, I come in and I say, I can't figure any of this out. Then do we head to the other little back room where you are, and what do you do back there?
Well, I do run a full-scale interior design service out of the back of the store. It is separate from the retail space, but it is full-scale. It's everything from floor plans, measuring, meeting, painting, woodworking, cabinetry. It is full-scale interior design. So
Top to bottom.
top to bottom. We have everything from do-it-yourself decorating, coming in and help. We can help you pull it all together, or we can do the whole thing for you. We are open Monday through Friday. Monday 11 to 4, Tuesday through Saturday 10 to 5:30, and then Sundays seasonally we're going to start to be open on Sundays for the springtime because it's just so beautiful out.
And always by appointment if someone wants to come in and have an
always.
appointment with you.
Of course.
Your
Yes,
address
of course.
is on Springfield
We
Avenue
are
here?
384 Springfield Avenue. We are part of the Bassett Building.
Yeah, it's a beautiful space. And do you have a website, Donna, that people might take a look at some of your work and things?
Absolutely. Our website is DonnaDonaldsonInteriors.com, and that is not only pictures of the store, but pictures of the windows. There are certain tabs you can go into my portfolio and see full-scale portfolio, as well as before and afters,
Great.
which are always fun.
Oh, yeah, I love those. They're my favorite part. Yeah, my favorite part. Donna, thank you so much for being with us this morning, and I love what you've done with this space. It's absolutely beautiful, and I wish you a lot of luck. Thanks again.
Thank you so much, Emmy. It was
You're
a pleasure.
welcome.
Thank you
You're
for
welcome.
visiting.
So here I am at Wool and Grace with Patty Perry in this beautiful store on Summit Avenue. You really have done such a beautiful job with this space. It's so welcoming, and you just want to come in, even if you don't knit, and just knit because it's so inspiring. It really is beautiful. Patty, tell me what you did before you opened Wool and Grace.
Well, before I opened Wool and Grace, I was a flight attendant. I worked for United Airlines for over 20 years.
Wow.
And then I retired and said, "Oh, what shall I do now?" It's always been a big passion of mine, knitting. So I decided to open a shop.
Yeah.
So here we are.
Here you are, yes. Now, I know that a lot of people are getting into knitting. Is that a trend you see still developing?
Yes, most definitely. We have taught so many people how to knit that didn't know how to knit. And studies have also shown that knitting is so good for you. It's so good for your brain, for your mind. It's almost as good as doing a crossword puzzle.
amazing.
Keeps you going,
That's
keeps
amazing.
you thinking. Yeah.
And then at the end, you have something you can wear or put on your hands
Yes,
and not
right.
throw in the garbage, right?
Yes, that's
Yeah.
true. That's definitely
It's true. So we have lots of beautiful wools around us here. Tell us a little bit about what you carry.
Well, we carry mostly natural fibers.
Mm-hmm.
We carry some of the companies that we carry Blue Sky Alpaca,
Mm-hmm.
we carry Madeline Tosh, we carry Lantern Moon, just to name a few.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, they're beautiful, and I think that those are relatively small quality companies.
Yes.
And, you know, my mom always said to us when she was teaching my sister and I all the needle crafts, if you're going to take the time to make something, do it in the best fabric or the best materials
Yes,
that you can, so
definitely.
people know that they can come here
Well,
and get those. Now,
definitely.
you also carry needlepoint. I see needlepoint
Yes,
canvases.
Yes, we do. We do. We have over about 300 canvases.
Wow.
And we also have the threads to go along with that. And we also do a lot of finishing. So
Oh, really?
someone brings their canvas in, even if they didn't purchase it here, we can send it off to our finisher and it can be made into a pillow or whatever they
That's
desire.
great to know, because
Yeah.
sometimes you get all through that and you don't know what to do
Right,
with
exactly,
it. Right.
exactly.
And all of the knitting needles and things like that you carry too.
Yes, yes, we carry Addie needles and also clover needles and many accessories to go with that. All the little tchotchkes are kind
Yes.
of fun as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Little tape measures and
Yes,
things like that. I
exactly.
love
Yeah.
that stuff.
Yeah, it's fun.
Now, above and beyond all that, you do have classes. Tell me about your classes.
Yes. Well, like I said earlier, we've taught a lot of people to knit, so don't be worried if you don't know how to knit. We have a Learn to Knit program. It's 8 weeks long, and afterwards you're a knitter.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah. So if you stick
Yeah.
with it and you practice at home, and you know you can do it. So.
And when are your classes?
Our classes, we have classes almost all the time. We have classes every morning at 10:30. We have classes a couple evenings a week, and we also have classes on weekends. So, and also on Friday night is what we call our open knitting.
Yeah,
And,
that's great.
Yeah, so that you can come in and sit down and you know and knit with us.
Now, are you closed any days during the week?
We're closed on Mondays, and now for the summer we'll be closed on Sundays.
On
but
Sundays also.
during the year we're open 6 days a week.
So, Patty, if people want to get in touch with you, tell us where you are, your email, your phone number, and any other information they might need.
Okay, we are located at 102 Summit Avenue. We're almost on the corner of Summit and Springfield Road in Summit. Our phone number is 908-277-1431. And if you want to send me an email, it's easy. We're info@woolandgrace.com.
That's terrific. Well, thank you, Patty,
Oh,
so
thank you.
much
Thank
for
you.
being with us today. I encourage everybody to come to the store. Even if you don't knit, you just must come and see how beautiful it is and meet Patty. And it's just a warm, homey feeling in here. Thank you so
Thank
very
you.
much. Good luck to you.
Thank you.
Our last stop this morning is at Boxwood Coffee, our newest coffee shop in town. And I'm here with Erin Bellamy, and we're staying in this lovely space of hers. You know, I was really blown away when I heard you were going to open a coffee store here with Starbucks down the street, Manhattan Bagel, Dunkin' Donuts. This is such a different concept that I think when people walk in, they just say, well, now this is the way it should be.
Thank you.
Don't you think so?
Yeah,
It's
I mean-
calm, quiet.
Yeah, we were going for a third wave artisanal coffee shop, and I really think that's what we're accomplishing here. We
Yeah.
really wanted everything to be handmade, locally sourced as much as possible, organic, natural. So we're aiming for that in this coffee shop.
And you also did it with the decor. I think that it looks that way. And I walk by all the time, and I always see, as I'm looking at now, groups of people in here chatting. You have a long, like, farm table. If a big group wants to come in, they're not pulling chairs from all over the place. So what you said you had that idea.
Yeah.
What were you doing beforehand? I mean, I know you just had a baby.
Yeah.
I know you just had an addition to the family, which blows me away also. But what got you to that point to want to do this?
Yeah, my husband and I always wanted to own something together that was our business, something that we could create and we could really make our own space. And we were just trying to come up with ideas of things that we could do. And I had previously worked at a coffee shop years ago when I was in graduate school. It was something I really enjoyed doing. So creating this space and embarking on this adventure, as it really is, just seemed like the right thing and something that we wanted to try. We had some inspirations from some friends of ours that opened another coffee shop in Hoboken.
Right.
So that really helped as well, just to kind of give us the, just knowing that we could do it and something that we could accomplish.
Yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
Now, you said you like to work with local suppliers. Tell me who some of your local suppliers
Yeah,
are.
I mean, it started just with our building process. So we used British Home Emporium in Madison. They're our designers, family friends of ours. They're really great. They did a fantastic job.
Phenomenal.
We use Episcopo as our builders, and they were fantastic. They really got the job done well. And then, when we look at our suppliers, we use local honey. We use local vendors for our pastries and our salads and things like that. So we really just try to keep it as much as we can, as local as possible.
And I think that's an important message, and an important message for the people that are watching this. Us small business owners depend on them coming and frequenting our businesses, and we try to keep it local, and they should try and keep it local too. There's no better thing to walk in the door and be able to talk to you as the owner. They give you an idea. Just the idea that there's a back and forth is so important in this kind of impersonal world that we're tumbling into. And so tell me about your coffees, because you have some phenomenal coffees and teas.
So we use Intelligentsia as our supplier. They're fantastic. They're out of Chicago. They were really helpful in getting us started as well. They come out, they gave training to our staff. They really help educate us on the products and stuff as far as the coffee goes. And they're really great in the way that they process their coffee as well. There's no chemical processing with anything that they do. So that was something that really stuck with us when we were looking at suppliers. Besides just being great coffee, we really love their coffee here. And then when you move into our teas, they're all hand blended, and it's actually they're made out of Andes, New York, from Tay Tea, and she does a fantastic job. She comes up with all of the blends herself. It's one lady, Nini, and they're just incredible. You can come in, you can smell them, and get a sense of what they're like. But it's just her and one other person that are sitting there blending them all up in her shop in Andes. So it really is. It gives that, when you understand what the products are, you really see that even our suppliers are mom and pop as well. So
yeah, that's great. And I do think it's wonderful when you come up to the counter here, there are little boxes, and you can sniff the teas, you can smell them. And I think that's a great thing to be able to do, because sometimes when you walk in and you don't know the shop, and you don't know the product, what better way to get introduced to it? Now, I also notice you have frappes.
we just started those. We just launched them for summer.
Oh, great.
So, and, we try to keep those also as healthy as possible. So even our syrups all have natural cane sugar. They don't have all these extra additives as well, natural flavorings. So our frappes are definitely a lower calorie option because they just have milk, coffee, and the syrup that you use, no extra additives.
Is it hard to find these vendors? I mean, these all sound like they're small and kind of not nationally known.
It took us a while. Yeah, in the beginning, people would come in and say, oh, when are you going to get this, when are you going to get that? And it's a really hard process to find the right people and to find the right suppliers, because a lot of them are local. Sometimes they just kind of pop out of the woodwork and we find them. That happened with the lady who does our salads. She just came into the store one day and said she had these products, and she's just right out of Chatham. So, a lot of it comes from that.
Yeah.
So it can be a more difficult process to find.
But well worth it in the end.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we end up with a really good quality product in the end.
So you have breakfast,
Yes.
but you also have lunch too.
Yes.
So what do you normally? I know you have fabulous soups because I've had them during the winter. So tell me what your menu normally is for lunch. What you have to offer.
So we have a few sandwiches. We get all of our bread from Balthazar Bakery, which is actually based out of New Jersey as well. And we we prepare the sandwiches here, but we have other items that we source. So our breakfast sandwiches are from the lady I mentioned in Chatham. And yeah, we just keep adding. So we'll add some more sandwiches. We have salads as well, and we'll just keep adding to the menu as time goes on.
Nice alternative to a lot of the other places in town. Not that they're not wonderful, but it's always nice to have another place to choose from, and this is really a special place to be. So tell us what your address is and your phone number and your email.
We're 17 Beechwood Road in Summit, New Jersey, and our website is boxwoodcoffee.com, and you can always email us at boxwoodcoffee@gmail.com.
Great. And you have a little baby.
Yes.
And her name is?
Ashlyn.
And I've seen her here in the store with you. Do you bring her to work often?
Yeah, when I'm here, if it's before daycare or after daycare, she's here as well usually.
So she's learning the business from the ground up.
Yeah, she
That's
really
great.
likes the cash register. It's her favorite
Smart
thing.
girl.
The drawer
Smart
pops
girl.
open.
Very smart girl. And your husband's also involved?
Yeah, he comes on the weekends. He works in the city full time, so he'll pop in on the weekends and
great.
work sometimes as
Great.
well.
So it's a family affair.
Yeah, it definitely is.
Well, thank you so much, Erin. I
Thank
really
you.
appreciate it. And welcome to Beechwood Road. We love having you right
Thanks.
here in our family
love
of
being here.
shops. And thanks for talking to us today.
Thank you.
That's our show for today. I hope you enjoy spending some time with us and meeting my 4 wonderful friends. You know, this is a great place, downtown Summit, to come in and spend an afternoon. We have wonderful restaurants, wonderful coffee shops, and over 200 places for you to browse around and find something special. We hope to see you soon.